Good morning, everybody. All the people that love me on social cam. I'm doing a response to Mr. Andrews. I'm mad. I want all of you to know he was talking about me. Now, Mr. Andrews asked me to be his queen. Figure that out. Do the math. And he would call me every day, sometimes 10, 15 times a day. And I would talk to him because I liked David. But you see, I have a man. And you might not know that because I like to flirt. But my man has no problem with that because at the end of the day, he knows that I'm not going to bust a grape. So, anyway, as our conversations went on, he would like to tell me these stories. And I didn't find them humorous. I found them humiliating. See, I've exposed myself and shared that I've been sober and clean for 3 years, that I smoke primos. Well, David shared with me that while he was using and selling crack, that he used to lure young boys in and have them do heinous acts, all for a rock. He would make them sit on the couch and do acts with each other and do acts while he watched. He made them clean his home. And that put a bitter taste in my mouth. Because these were someone's sons, someone's children that had got empowered to addiction. You know, it's one thing when you're in addiction, but when you have the power to use the crack to make others do despicable things, I feel you are just as worse as the drug itself. And when I brought it to Mr. Andrews, when I brought it to him, he said, he changed his story and said, "Oh, I was just as young as them. You still did it." So I tried to push it out of my mind and say, well, he's changed. I'm not here to judge. And I continued to talk to him. Well, then my man saw my phone and seen David Andrews' name all through it, and he had a problem with it. And when I told David, I can't talk to you as much, he boo-hooed and cried. And I had to explain, if I saw my man took up with a woman on social network and I see her name all over his phone, I would have a problem with it too. So he said since I explained it to him that way, he wouldn't call as much. It was more of like a stalking friendship than a one-on-one friendship. I know I was a friend. David always talks about being on dialysis. When they had a cup too small for his arm, I took it upon myself to call the clinic and speak to the head nurse on charge to make sure that they compensated David correctly and got a cup to fit his arm, because I've been in the medical field. Now it's almost 6 minutes. I'm going to have to continue this to tell you the real story, because I didn't appreciate him calling me a vicious dog on the day that my granddaughter was born. And here I am celebrating, and I get attacked by David Andrews. And all you people that supported him didn't know the real story. Stay tuned.